What's up guys, and welcome back to Software and Audio Solutions, and today we're talking about Call of Duty Warzone not launching, not working, black screen errors, just in general a fuck up of a situation where the game just doesn't want to work in general. Now a lot of people are either playing this on Battlenet or they are playing it through Steam. Now I've got good news for people that's playing this on Steam, and I've got bad news for people that's playing this on Steam. But before I get into that, I want to talk about Battlenet itself, but before I get into all of this, I just want to thank every single person out there that joined my membership. Become a member on my YouTube channel. What it will do is it will give you access to videos that I upload for my members only, and only my members can see these videos, and it's more in detailed videos. Way more in-depth videos than what I upload as a normal video on my YouTube channel. If you become the highest level member on my YouTube channel, you will get access to my Discord. So that means that we can sit in a channel and I can help you out with any problems that you are having, because you are helping me per month and you're supporting my channel per month. I will be helping you with whatever problem you are having. Right, now that we got that out of the way, Battlenet users. This is number one that I'm going to go over. If you are a Battlenet user and you're playing Warzone and your game's crashing or not launching, and just in general it's a fuck up of a situation, you can't even get into the game, I highly recommend you go ahead and do this. Now a lot of people say that you need to go to this little gear icon over here and go to options and go to scan and repair. Now this doesn't work. Trust me, this does not work. Even if you scan and repair, it will not fix your game. It won't. If you go to check for updates, it will not fix your game either, because there's no files missing in the update, because your game automatically updates to every single file that it needs and stuff like that. So there is no point in you doing a scan and repair or check for updates. So what you're going to do is, to fix this game, is you're going to go to Show and Explorer. I'm just going to move this on the screen, and this is where your game is installed. Okay, so I'm going to go one back. So this is where my game is installed. All you're going to do is go one back to where your game is installed, and what you're going to do is you're going to rename this folder over here. No, we're not going to copy it into a new folder. I've done that before, but for some reason, if you copy it into a new folder, sometimes it will tell you that the game that you are currently looking for doesn't exist, or you need to re-download the whole entire fucking game, and you don't want to do that. So the best thing that you can do is you're going to rename this folder. So as you can see, I renamed it to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 plus Warzone 2.0. That's what I renamed it to, and it fixed my game for me. So now I'm just going to rename this thing to something else. I'm just going to call it new at the end like this. And now you can see it says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 plus Warzone 2.0 new. Alright, so your folder will look like this. Now I renamed the folder. Now I'm going to close out of this. And as you can see, it still says play. Yours might immediately say install or locate the game here at the bottom. If it doesn't, all you need to do is just click over here and then go to exit, and then exit Battlenet completely, and then reopen your Battlenet. Because we just renamed this folder, now Battlenet doesn't know where that game is. So what you're going to do is this over here. You're going to reopen it, and it's going to show you install or locate the game. You're going to click on locate the game. You're going to click on this folder over here that we just renamed. You're going to click on it once and say select folder. It's going to say updating, initializing, and then it's going to say play like this. Right? This is the easiest fix that you can do for Battlenet users, and it does work 100%. Trust me, this does work for Battlenet users. You can go ahead and try this out, and it does work. Trust me on this, it works 100%. If it still doesn't work, then all you need to do is then from there, after you rename the folder, you can then go scan and repair, because what it will do is you rename the folder. So now when you do a scan and repair, it will actually know that you made a new folder, and it will actually go through every single file in the game to see that they are correct, that they're not corrupted or anything like that. But trust me, just by renaming that folder and clicking play, your game will not crash anymore. Your game will actually launch instead of not working at all. This will actually work for you 100%. Trust me on this. This is for Battlenet users, and it works 100%. Right. For Steam users out there, like I said before, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news will be if you bought Modern Warfare 2 on here and you're playing Warzone. So you have both games, okay? The bad news is you bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, which is the worst place to play Call of Duty on. Trust me, it is. Battlenet is the way to go. So it's just really overall bad news for you guys if you bought Modern Warfare 2. The good news is, if you only have Warzone 2 on your machine on Steam and you didn't buy Modern Warfare 2, you're only playing Warzone, then go ahead and download Battlenet and go and play Warzone through Battlenet. You will not have the problems that you are currently having by the game not working through Steam. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to go ahead and download this application over here, and then just go ahead and re-download Warzone 2 from here. You just click it over here, click it over there, and go ahead and say install, and go ahead and install the game on Battlenet, and trust me, the game will work. If it doesn't work on Steam, it will work on here. I don't know what's up with Steam at this very moment. Just in general, a lot of people are having a lot of problems where they can't even launch the game on Steam at all. They'll say play, it will do something, and it will just go back to the play button. Or you'll get black screen errors and the game will just crash, or it's just fucking stupid, to be honest with you. It's ridiculous. It's honestly fucking retarded that the developers don't care about the people that bought this game. They just want the money. So for people out there that bought Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, I feel sorry for you guys, because there's a lot of shit that you're going to need to go through to fix this fucking game. Now, as you can see, I have it uninstalled. I had it installed before, so I'm just going to go with something else to show you what you can do if you did buy Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, how to fix it. And I'm hoping this helps you guys out, and I hope this works for you guys. I can only do as much as I can to help you guys. I'm not the developers. If I was the developers, I would actually think of the community and fucking fix these games for the people, or this game in general for the people, because this situation that's happening right now where the game doesn't want to work is all over every single platform. Every single platform, on social media, Reddit, everywhere. People are complaining, and the developers don't give a fuck. Why? Because you already bought the fucking game. They already made their money. So it's a money situation, you know? It's a money-making situation. That's what it is. That's what Call of Duty has become. It's not a game to play and enjoy. It's now just all about how much money they can make, okay? So, for people out there that bought Modern Warfare 2, and maybe really want to play this through Steam and they don't want to put Battlenet on the machine, I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't just, if you only play Warzone, just install Battlenet. Don't play it through Steam, and trust me, the game will work. On Steam, it's just a complete fuck up of a situation. Okay, so I'm going to go over something else because I don't have this game installed. I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do. So I'm going to go with Among Us because it's a really small game. So I'm just going to show you guys what you're going to need to do. So just don't get this confused. I'm going to go with Among Us, but you're going to do the exact same steps with Call of Duty. The exact same steps. Okay, so as you can see, it's installed. Your Call of Duty will be installed. Okay, you're going to right click on your Call of Duty, and you're going to go to where it says properties, and you're going to go to local files, and you're going to go to browse. Now I'm going to close this, and I'm just going to go to this file explorer over here, and then this is where your Call of Duty will be installed. You're going to go one back, and it will be called Call of Duty, obviously. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to right click here and make a new folder over here, and just call it Call of Duty, and just say Warzone 2.0. That's all you need to do, and just call it Warzone 2.0. Now, you're going to take your Call of Duty inside here, this folder where your Call of Duty is laying, cut it out of this, and paste it in that Call of Duty folder that you just created, which is this one over here. You can rename this to anything you like, because it's just a temporary thing. So you're going to paste it inside here, just like that. And then what you're going to need to do is you're going to close out of this completely, and now you're going to right click on your Call of Duty, you're going to go to manage, and you're going to uninstall and say uninstall. Now don't worry, you're not uninstalling the game. What it's going to do is that folder that says Call of Duty, you already copied it into a different folder. So the first folder is now empty. So now what you're going to do is this over here. You're going to say install, you're going to say next, and it's going to prepare, and then you're going to say pause, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to right click on the game again. You're going to go to manage, you're going to say uninstall, and you're going to say uninstall. Now, right, so now that the game is uninstalled, I'm just going to show you what you're going to need to do, okay? You're going to click on the file explorer over here and go to where your Steam is installed. You go to Steam install, and you're going to go to Steam apps, go to common, and you're going to go to this folder over here and open it up. As you can see, it's empty right now. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to right click on it and say delete. Make sure you delete it because it needs to be completely off of your machine, and then close out of this. Then you're going to go on your Call of Duty again and click install, say next, and let it create, preparing, and then say pause. Then you're going to right click again, manage, uninstall, and say uninstall. Now you're going to go back to where your Steam is installed over here, Steam install. You're going to go to Steam apps, you're going to go to common. Now I made a new folder, which is your Call of Duty folder. Mine's just Among Us because I'm using this game as a reference, right? So what you're going to need to do is you're going to go to your Call of Duty with the new folder you created, take your whole entire game and cut it inside the new folder just made, which is Call of Duty, which would be empty. You paste it inside there because Steam just made that new folder for you and it knows exactly where that is, and it wants this folder here. So it will be called Call of Duty and it wants that specific folder. So what you're going to do is you're just going to minimize out of this. I'm just going to minimize out of this. Now you're going to say install, make sure it's on the same drive, and you say next. It's going to say creating. Now it's going to say discovering existing files for Call of Duty, and then all you need to do is click play. If this doesn't work, there is a couple of other ways of trying to fix this by scanning and repairing your game files through Steam, because it actually does work. With Battlenet, it doesn't really work when you scan your game files. There's no reason for you to do that, but you can go ahead and verify the integrity of game files by clicking on this and checking if all files are successfully validated on your Call of Duty. Now, as you can see, if it does this and it says all files are successfully validated, then you are good to go. Then you can go ahead and play Call of Duty. Now this was just an example, so this will now be empty. So just click on it and then delete it on your keyboard. Just say delete, and then you have your Call of Duty now reinstalled on your Steam. Ladies and gentlemen, if this worked for you, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here, and make sure to become a member on my YouTube channel if you want to support my YouTube channel and get access to my Discord if you're having lots of problems, and I can help you out as best I can. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I hope this helped you, and I hope this actually fixed your game for you. I can only do as much as I can. Like I said, I'm trying to help the Call of Duty community as best I can, and I'm trying. Unfortunately, I'm not a developer. I didn't create this game. If I did, I would have helped the Call of Duty community, unlike the developers for this fucking game that just sits back and takes every single person's cash. As always, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.